We bring you the latest updates from the Pna Newsroom. In commemoration of the Lenten season, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. urged the Catholic faithful to renew their commitment to help others. The President made the call while participating in the Ash Wednesday celebration, which marks the beginning of Lent. Marcos said that while we prepare for Lent, may the love of Christ motivate us to endure and faithfully continue our service to others. Likewise, the Presidential Communications Office hoped for a solemn Ash Wednesday celebration. Ash Wednesday signifies the start of the 40-day Lenten season. It originated from the ancient Jewish ritual of penance and fasting, with the ashes of palm leaves blessed the previous year on Palm Sunday. While churches allow the putting of ashes to the foreheads, the CBCP stated that it has not provided any common guidelines for Ash Wednesday observance. Here at the Philippine Information Agency building, a Holy Mass was held at 12 noon, attended by PIA, PNA, and PTV employees. Rather than applying ashes to the forehead, the presiding priest sprinkles ashes as directed by Bishop Roberto Gaa of Novaliches. The Office of Civil Defense, or OCD, inspected earthquake-prone areas situated along fault lines in Quezon City and Pasig on Tuesday. OCD Administrator Undersecretary Ariel Nepomuceno led the Walk the Fault activity with local officials and representatives of the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, or PHIVOLCS, the Department of Science and Technology, Interior and Social Welfare, and local disaster risk reduction and management offices. The group visited the Batasan San Mateo Road in Quezon City, Canli Road in Pasig City, as well as subdivisions and infrastructure located close to the faults in the two cities. The Walk the Fault is part of the finalization of the Oplan Metro Yacal plus the contingency plan in preparation for a possible powerful earthquake from the West Valley Fault, dubbed as the Big One. The West Valley Fault runs through Quezon City, Marikina, Pasig, Makati, Taguig, and Muntinlupa in Metro Manila. The OCD earlier announced that the national simultaneous earthquake drill for the first quarter of the year is scheduled on March 9. The Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources, or BFAR, warns that toxic red tide has been detected in parts of Masbate, Capiz, and several other areas. In its bulletin, the BFAR said toxic red tide or paralytic shellfish poison beyond regulatory levels has been detected in shellfish from the coastal waters of Milagros in Masbate, coastal waters of Panay, President Rojas, and Pilar in Capiz, coastal waters of Dawis and Tagbilaran City in Bohol, San Pedro Bay in Samar, Dumaquillas Bay in Zamboanga del Sur, and Lianga Bay in Surigao del Sur. Shellfish from these areas are not fit for human consumption. However, fish, squid, shrimps, and crabs from the said areas are safe to eat as long as these are fresh and washed thoroughly and their internal organs have been removed before cooking. The BFAR meanwhile said Cancabato Bay, Tacloban City in Leyte is now free of the toxic red tide. In our news overseas, in Peru, a bird flu pandemic has resulted in considerable losses of various wildlife species. Authorities say the H5N1 strain has killed thousands of sea lions and pelicans in protected zones around the country. Last month, hundreds of dead sea lions were found floating in the waters of Isla Asia, about 60 miles off the capital of Lima. Authorities are worried as some of the species being infected are already considered endangered in the country. Scientists are concerned that the intimate contact between sea lions and humans increases the possibility of the virus spreading to humans. Likewise, Peru's Agricultural Health Department reports that the virus has also killed over 60,000 birds and is thought to have originated in migrating birds in North America. Bird flu cases have been found in Ecuador, Bolivia, Chile, Paraguay, and most recently Argentina and Uruguay, where a sanitary emergency has been declared. World Health Organization Director General Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said the virus has been spreading among poultry and wild birds for 25 years, but infections in minks, otters, and sea lions have been found lately. And that is the latest and the biggest stories from the PNA Newsroom. For more news content, visit our webpage or head on to the Philippine News Agency's Facebook and Twitter accounts. We are also shown on the social media pages of the Presidential Communications Office and on Radio Pilipinas RP1. Stay tuned for more news updates. I am William Theo. We tell stories that inspire change. Good day, everyone.